Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today taking flights in the Airbus A320neo, which is a far more modern and automated aircraft than Concrete for the last couple of days. On a flight from here in Dublin to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Flight time today about an hour or so not a very long trip ahead of us. Nice to fly something that has a little more functionality and systems to help us fly. The Concorde, as much as I enjoy it, is quite exhausting to fly, so nice and simple tonight. Hopefully get ourselves made to be with a nice quick flight indeed. Daylight savings now, so we're going to enjoy slightly longer days, albeit right now going to depart in the sunset, but it should still be a pretty flight ahead of us today. So jump in the cockpit today and prepare ourselves for our departure. Welcome, welcome's key to how both doing today. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Batteries on, it's on power set. Aid is 1, 2, 3 to nav. Activates the crew oxygen supply on the emergency lights. Going to set the no smoking to auto. Seatbelt stay off until we pull the aircraft up, as do the fuel pumps. Nav lights on, steering automatic. Let's move over to the tablets. Get it up and running. Like I said, we're expecting quite a chill flight this evening. Ooh, we've got an update to the FlyPad, I see. I've not seen this version yet. Right, import the data from SimBrief, hopefully the data's still there. We'll go to Dublin to Paris Charles de Gaulle, alternative is Brussels. Company route isn't. Oh, this is quite interesting. Okay, it's got a company route in place, zero fuel away, it's costing next, average winds and cruise altitude. This is actually pretty very good there. Raw data for the meter. Can go to the charts page for charts. Have got Navigraph, albeit is it going to be connected? Let's have a quick look. Echo India Delta Whiskey. It is. Ooh, I like this a lot. I'm really liking it. Okay, right. We'll be sure to play with this later on in the flight. Yeah, that's all Navigraph charts right there. So the aircraft today, A320neo, course line Shamrock. Our flight plan is visible here. Fuel required today is 5845. No jet bridge, reading stairs, something no stairs and scenery. Fuel. So fuel requirement today is 5845. So it can't be exact, so 585900. 7 minutes to refuel, that is fine. That can get started, that can get going. Pushback, we're going to just use pushback toolbar for that. Everything's in place, that's actually looking really good, that's fair play. Departure time is 1950 Zulu, which is correct. This is really good. I'm liking this new update. How does it look lag when you look around? I'm not quite sure. I expect the sim's supposed to lag when you look around. Right, departure from Echo India Delta Whiskey to Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf. Turn back. Flight number today is Echo India November 524 EIN 524. Cost next is going to be 21. Cruising altitude of flights level 390. Quite high cruise today. Not quite as high as Concorde at 59,000, but only 20,000 off it. Man, I'm going to be all about Concorde next couple of weeks. Zero flight into gravity is going to be 61.65, and our center of gravity 21.6. Block fuel 5.9. Head back to the flight plan. Before we get started that, let's start the passenger boarding process, shall we? So import from SimBrief, Dublin to Paris, 524, 39,000, flight time now 15, departure at 8:15, which is at 24 minutes. A320neo with a passenger count of 166 today, 166. So mostly full house. Back of the airplane where the rear zones are, do start to empty out a little bit. I think we've got Aer Lingus board music, just confirm we do. The answer is no, we do not actually, so skip that. We definitely have safety briefing for Aer Lingus. Do get snacks, no meal service, customs cards not required into EU flight, and that, start boarding. Right, so let's start the flight plan now, starting off with PACX. We have got Dublin Tower today, so we'll be speaking to Dublin on the way out. PACX, we'll be flying direct to Baku. back at November 5462 Stu. November 5462 Stu. It's Papa 2 to Midget. Lima 18 to Vapid. November 859 to Golf Whiskey Charlie. Yankee 8 to Wafu. And then it's Mike 605 to set that. Mike 605 to Bibax. You set that, flight plan's complete. Let's listen to the ATIS and prepare ourselves for our departure. So if we go to that, and that.
Wind 070-100 at 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers, 0.1 degrees Celsius. Few clouds at 2,400 feet. Altimeter 1026. Scattered clouds at 3,300 feet. Temperature 6 degrees Celsius. Wind 070.
Cool, that for us is information Charlie on the departure date. Information Charlie. That's all set, lighting wise, that up as well. Right, so we're going to contact the. Let's put a bit of brightness on displays as well. 1, 2, 1, 2 for each. Right, so contact Dublin now on 121-100. Let's request clearance to Paris. So a Shamrock 524. Also go my stand number. Always important when you're on ATC. This will not be in front of us. The answer is there you go. 110.
Continue approach from a 108. Expect a late landing here.
Okay, so sounds like it's a few aircraft in approach at the moment. Don't forget priority straight away. Good evening, Dublin approach. This is Shamrock 524 and 110 with information Charlie requesting clearance to Paris. Yeah, so stand by us, that's fine. So if we look at the website at the moment, they've got 1, 2, 4 aircraft on short final now. So fair enough, going to hold us back a couple of moments while they wait for those aircraft to fly in. It's a train session today at Dublin, so you get some expected, some increased traffic. One aircraft entity on short final, and then another one. Get a late landing clearance, we just have to look behind the tower. Oh, there we go.
Shamrock 17 Juliet, ready for taxi.
We've got one flying in now, it's in the retro livery. Ah, going to teleport to the ground. You can see the lights of the second aircraft behind it now. It's going to slowly come through the clouds.
Roger 14, turn left, heading 190 degrees.
So it's looking very pretty here at Dublin this evening. Very pretty indeed. Yeah, that's a screenshot moment right there. Very good if I got Photoshop on as well. Just to get the screenshots all edited.
Turn left, heading 190 degrees.
Left 190 degrees, module 5.
There's no rush for us at the end of the day. Got plenty of time. Still fueling, I believe, at this point, so plenty of time just to wait for the controls out the landing aircraft for sorting us for our clearance.
Dublin, Shamrock 002, 108, the cabin set.
To allow other passengers to
Shamrock 005 from a 108 clear launch.
Check the fuel.
At 8 knots.
responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back and
The fueling is almost done, 30 seconds left.
Roger 901, you've missed the ILS, or are you able to get back, or do you want to go for an auto-go range?
Badger, when no ILS clearance was received, we're happy to reach the ILS at this current position.
Roger 191, my apologies. Turn left heading 050 degrees. On report that stop is LS on your 10 right.
Oh, so yeah, she just had a go around here at Dublin.
On Roger 91 also.
Bit of activity this evening.
2,000 feet.
Descend 2,000 feet, Badger 91.
Shamrock 2, taxi straight ahead on to Whiskey 1, hold short 1, actually on the continual one.
Aircraft in field, fuel pumps active.
Continue straight ahead, Whiskey 1, on hold short, Hotel 1, and standard choice 002.
Roger 15, turn left.
Yes, Max, I did create the Skybus livery for the Toolbar. I did create the Skybus livery, yes.
10 cleared LS 10 right.
This is IVAO. Fly Penry, this is IVAO.
Shamrock 524, I have your clearance.
Shamrock 524, ready to get clearance.
Shamrock 524 is the Pacific to Echo departure, runway 10 right, squawk 7620.
It's so cleared to destination Paris for the Pacific to Echo departure, runway 10 right, squawking at 7620 for Shamrock 524.
Shamrock 524, read back correct, push start approved, face west.
Push start approved, facing west for Shamrock 524, thank you very much. Of course, busy on the frequency, therefore giving us some early pushback clearance. 7620, send and receive, wait for that to go later.
Taxi via Victor, hold, link 1.
Clear that, set our departure up, so it's runway 10 right for departure, on Pacific to Echo.
Crossing is approved.
There it is. Insert that.
Shows no fire,
And we are good to, not just yet, we've got performance, don't we? Can't forget about that. Right, let's grab the
Dublin, Shamrock 002, cleared across 1634.
performance page, and let's plug all this as well. So, transit altitude is 5,000 feet.
Crossing approved, standard choice 002.
Roger 91, 10 right, clear touch and go. Surface winds are 070.
Oh, is it not working at the moment?
We're going to go 10
I
right,
pressed the
Badger
wrong
91.
one. Is it that one? Sorry, it might just be me being dumb. I pressed the wrong one. See, I always keep changing between all the different launchers. Liking that one. That one? Okay, maybe not. Okay, if that's not working, I will contact
Golf Alpha Kilo November
EasyJet
Golf.
in Pilot later.
The private residence
now,
request frequency change.
go
You
back
come
to
on
the
to
old,
thanks for your help.
Where is it?
Golf,
TPC
November
today.
Golf.
Not the end of the world.
You're ready to
Always
go.
got the backups.
122, definitely above that.
Right, aircraft is A320, runway length
When you come on to
at
2 decimal 8,
Dublin,
thanks, you'll let
grab
it, bye bye.
the chart info.
Shamrock 170, yeah, taxi via link 1 via Bravo 2.
The runway length at Dublin is 2637.
For departure.
Air elevation, less than 100 feet. Current winds, looking to say headwind of
Taxi 2, holding 106.
8 knots.
The tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright
Air
From
temperature
Bravo 2
is
plus runway
6
private taxi Sierra 1
and QNH 1026.
Shamrock 15, you established.
Takeoff weight is this.
Badger 15 is just established.
That's 1, anti-ice, no, and conditions dry.
Continue.
Flex 54, 147, 147, 149. 47,
Shamrock 205, crossing approved on the choice.
149. Flex temp was 54. That's 1. What I will do as well is go to add to AOC menu, which everything's all loaded up from here as well. Should have done that probably a bit earlier. It should sort all everything for us. So weight and balance, just request and boards. That'll load all the weights up for us. Go to receive messages. As soon as we get the message received, we do. Click on that, and click on print. So if you need any weather information to refer to during our flight today, you can do so via
Roger 15, runway
that.
10 right, clear land surface wind is 070 knots. Variable 040100.
Clear land 10 right, Badger 15.
Settings are live specs. If I set exactly on the ground. My settings are as follows. So rounds getting down to 80
Roger,
for the second
91,
frame
we're
rates.
heading climb
Medium,
south,
medium,
decrease
medium,
velocity.
high trees, low
Roger,
grass.
91 left heading
Have turned
0,
things down a
1
little bit to get Heathrow on a bit smoother.
Left heading 0,
But
1
now that
degree,
my seems doing quite
Paris
well, I might be able to turn things up a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to do some more benchmarking later, just to make sure everything is perfect where it should be. But for now, Sims doesn't look too bad, and it's sort of decent spec. That's not going to do too badly for me. Initial climb is going to be... I'll the charts quickly. So I'll pin that. Go to SID, and we will pin this. And initial will be 4,000. So 3,000 at first beacon. 4,000 outside. So initial climb 4,000. Go from there. So if tower gives us otherwise, then we give them otherwise. Right. APU is available. APU lead set. Give it a few seconds to power through the systems. And turn off control power.
122 for Shamrock 022. Thanks for service, man.
Bring the beacon lights on. All you're given push and start clearance. We're on pre-flight now, so passengers have all boarders.
Yeah, I want to do that for late. Thanks very much, Ryan. Have a good evening. Okay.
So, yeah, let's move that sound, shall we? There, pushback. And rest.
Cockpit to
Roger,
ground.
15.
This is ground.
Roger,
Stand
they run my
by.
heading, plate maintain 3000.
Runway 23, visual 5.
Runway new, sir, train fan.
Roger, 91, turn left heading 280 degrees.
Departure runway 10 right.
Turn left heading 280 degrees, and intentions are stop and go. Roger, 91, roger.
Welcome, Danny. How you doing? Currently on your way to Alicante from Rotterdam. Very nice. Do enjoy it, dude. Do enjoy it. Went to Valencia not so long ago from Eindhoven to Transavia. Very nice.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin.
Not been on Transavia. I want to fly them at some point. Not that their routes quite work out for me, but if I get a chance to fly Transavia, definitely will do it at some point.
Actually, we're standard ILS, to standard
Yeah,
touch
sure,
and go,
sure,
Roger,
sure,
91,
definitely
keep
chance,
again,
sorry.
we're not on a Cessna 150.
So go
Roger,
to
91, roger.
We are cleared for start and push. Okay.
Did I?
Cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I'm looking the wrong way. So yeah, sorry, departing towards the water. 3,000 initially, index, and then down to West. Sorry, you're right. I'm so used to departing on 2.8 at Dublin. I'm never going 1.0 ever. Sorry, you're right about that. Park rate release, let's get going.
Commencing
Runway
pushback.
0, runway 10 right.
It will start in the sequence.
Roger, 15, turn left heading 010 degrees.
So we've take the pushback clearance already from controller.
Roger, 15,
Please engine start up in sequence. Engine 2 start.
Continue climb to 5,000.
We like 5. Good night.
Got 10 minutes to expected departure, so plenty of time to taxi to the runway on this occasion.
No one.
But did you fly to Edinburgh? But then again, Edinburgh Rotterdam's not really a flight you make, is it? Not from here in London, that's for sure. Welcome, Evans, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. How you doing, dude? How are you doing?
Your crew are trained to deal with all matters relating to safety, so please pay close attention now.
On boarding, your hand luggage should be stowed in the overhead lockers or placed well under the seat in front of you. Please be careful when opening the overhead lockers, and particularly when removing objects from them. If you're seated in our business class cabin,
Just waiting for engine 2 to come available.
Hello, George James.
stowed in the overhead.
Oh no.
Your seatbelt should be fastened at all times when seated, and when the
Oh, someone's sitting there with excitement in there.
Turn up 170 yes, surface wind 0708 knots. Variable 0.
Engine available. Engine 2 available, sorry, engine 1 starts. Welcome, Holly. Welcome back, Holly. How you doing? Welcome back. How you doing today? Hope you had a good day so far.
Clear for takeoff runway 10
You're
right.
from the Netherlands. Pretty sure Edinburgh sounds the first option you live in Edinburgh. True, true. If you live in the Netherlands, so you live in Edinburgh, that's an option. As opposed to going to London for Eurostar.
Parking brake set.
280, visual 5.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
adopt the following heads down position.
In this airplane, Domingo, you do not adjust the trim. Airbus make use of auto trim, and therefore there's nothing to adjust. Boeing aircraft, you will need to adjust trim manually for your takeoff and landing. But in Airbus aircraft, generally, most modern Airbus systems use auto trim instead.
Touches your
Oh yeah, there's the by this time. Very good. Very good.
Put one hand flat on top of the other.
Do a quick flight control check. Make sure everything's come to life.
Your fingers.
Elevators
In tight
up and
against
down.
your face and knees.
Ailerons
There
to
are
the
8
right.
emergency exits on
Roger.
this aircraft.
To the left and to the right.
Red and white exits
Spoilers
are
go up and spoilers go down. That's one.
exits closest to you now. Please bear in mind
Engines 1, 2 are available, so you can turn off the ignition and kill the
Mayday, mayday,
APU.
mayday. Badger 1-5, fire in the galley.
It's part of the training, Maydays. It doesn't even going to be a high position now for the next half hour.
10 o'clock, range 7.5 nautical miles. All runways are
Flying from
available.
Heathrow 0 to 777, very good.
deploy when the door is opened. If the slide fails,
Turn up 17 Juliet, direct Jackson, plane 1190.
leave the aircraft by folding your arms across your chest.
Right, so wait for a gap in the chat. We'll try and request taxi intentions.
Roger,
But,
Niner 1, turn right direct.
well, we'll see if we get it or not.
Climb and maintain, flight level, climb maintain to 5,000 feet. Unit 1026.
Instructions of your cabin crew
Sorry, say again, fix.
can be found package under your seat.
Roger, Niner 1, turn right direct.
Yes, it's the
full
FBN developers build.
uniform,
East,
Lima, Tango,
East Coast
Alpha,
Canadian.
Golf.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You got your proper charts and
Turn
pressure as well.
direct,
There's
all
our
time,
aircraft
climb
marked
altitude
in
5,000 feet to
yellow.
hold, Badger 9-1.
Place it over your head.
Shamrock 524, ready to taxi?
Shamrock 524, standby, emergency in progress.
Wrapped around the waist to the
Thought so. Stand by, Shamrock 524. Yeah, I'm going to have to stand here for a little bit longer.
15, are you intended to fly back to Romeo 10 or 16 available for you? Or would you like the long Romeo 16?
Going to Toulouse in 9 days, very good. Do enjoy it.
inflate the jacket, pull down sharply on the red tag.
Roger 15, Roger, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, maintain present heading, I'll swing you around.
3,000 present
In the event of a change in cabin pressure,
Abdi,
masks will drop
also, are you going to fly the Trinity Concorde at some point, or is that not an aircraft for you?
down fully to start the flow
Abdi
of
Code
oxygen.
9.
Cover your mouth and nose
Not too bad, Nicholas, today. Not too bad.
with the elastic band.
Just holding position here while we wait for this emergency in progress to
The elastic band
end.
to the side. You should put on
Roger 15, turn right heading 020 degrees, direction 090 degrees, right heading
Also, we'll take checks while we're at it, so max brake set, cabin check,
times while on board the aircraft. For safety, the toilets are fitted
spoilers armed, and take a config test, take a config normal,
for any other safety
put it to windshield, thanks for reminding the aircraft, goes to auto.
Please ensure that all portable electronic equipment, including mobile phones,
I mean 25 FPS in a populated area is not too bad in flights in the live, 30 FPS, 40 FPS in quiet areas, that's pretty good, so yeah, you should be alright now, dude,
Shamrock
should be
524,
alright.
at the time, the responsible taxi.
laptops and larger portable electronic devices,
Second, sorry, Shamrock 524.
takeoff or landing.
Shamrock 524, taxi to holding point Mike 1, via Zulu, Yankee, and Foxtrot Outer.
Taxiing and holding Mike 1 via Zulu, Yankee and Foxtrot for Shamrock 524, thank you very much. Also, I think the ATC is giving us a little bit of a gap there to taxi down.
Badger 9-1, just
So
confirm,
then
is there
down.
any specific holding instruction for
So holding
OTAC?
on Mike 1, which is here, so essentially taxi forward, make a left, and then right onto Mike 1, that's fine.
Yep, Roger 91, it is... Let
Mike
me
brake
see,
released,
it
let's
is a
taxi.
course direction of 141, left-hand turn, minimum altitude 5,000 feet.
Course
The
direction
flight from Dublin
151,
to
left
Malaga,
hand
Aer Lingus,
turn,
and
and
returning, very nice,
altitude of
Keenan,
5,000
very
feet,
nice.
Badger 9-1.
You're with Kai. Which Kai, Elliot?
141, with a left-hand turn.
Which Kai?
Course 141, left turn, Badger
So
9-1.
2 Kais.
Correct.
Well, 3 Kais
turn
actually.
right heading 160 degrees, cleared.
Dilemma whether to get Thrustmaster to the other side stick, have enough money. I know you got to get everything about upgrading. Well, do what you need to do, Abdi. Do what you need to do. Also, you're not consuming the Concorde. It's the big aircraft out right now. Change to sound height.
116, just in case, LS frequency is 111 decimal.
Yeah, not too bad, Elliot. How are you and Kai doing today? Channel, welcome to the chats.
115, Badger 15. Yes.
Flight Dublin this morning to Leeds, very cloudy, very good. Oh, with cut, right, yeah, no, you're right. You're with cut, yeah, no, I get it now, dude. Sorry, I had to... So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, is that the with Kai guy you're with? But no, your username was with Kai. Okay, now I get it now. No, Skinnon, always have to do more Angus. Now I don't cover a lot on this channel, mainly because I do a lot of flights out of Heathrow. And with Heathrow flights, it's all British Airways out there. Speedbird, Speedbird, Speedbird. So it's nice to bring out the green a little bit more frequently. Make a right, hold mic.
Roger, I want to stand by, get back to you. Copy. The Shamrock 17 Juliet, Unicom 122.
This is the MK Studios Dublin scenery.
Unicom 1 definitely now.
This is the MK Studios Dublin.
Roger 15 for your service.
We'll do one out from Heathrow. Good at that an hour.
Variable 040 to 100.
Okay, 22 hours 30 minutes. That makes sense. Shamrock 524 holding mic 1.
Shamrock 524, continue to hold aircraft on final.
We'll continue to hold for Shamrock 524. Alright, hold parking brake bench, I'm holding brakes the whole time. Aircraft, yeah, there you go. Aircraft on final. The aircraft inbound. So that over there is going to be
Roger 901, you're currently heading towards
15.
The ILS you okay there?
So Badger's essentially, if those two hear the Badger call sign, Badger is the call sign for UK training flights.
Okay, Badger 901, the old-type code.
So actually, this leaves the emergency inbound. Yeah, Badger call signs are essentially UK training aircraft. Just to make it easier for training flights.
Old-type code is approximately 14.5 nautical miles. Track miles.
So, aircraft short final, and then the landing, and the taxi lights number turned on. Very good to turn those on.
Shamrock 524, just formation, continue to hold after the landing traffic till we get a runway inspection.
Not a problem, we'll continue to hold until the aircraft has landed for runway inspection. Shamrock 524. Go. Welcome in. Oh, I like the livery to that. It's the IVAO branded aeroplane. Very nice. I like that. Fair play. So I'll give them a minute to do their runway inspections, and then we shall cross.
Roger 15, stopping on the runway.
Traffic. So.
Roger 15, Roger.
So traffic C, Ben, are real people flying. It's like an online network, similar to that sim, but it's a different one. This is one called IVAO. These are real people in the sim, and the controllers was a real person as well, and they just manage virtual airplanes in and out of different airports. So yes, it's only PC, I'm afraid, Ben. That sim, IVAO, Postgon, Pilot Edge, all those networks are PC only. I'm afraid no, pardon me, no ways to get them onto Xbox. Unlikely they will do anytime soon.
Shamrock 524, runway inspection is complete. Continue taxi via Whiskey 2 Sierra. And are you able for a Sierra, well, at this moment in time, Sierra 7 holding point?
Let's go check the charts. Sierra 7 is... I found we can do Sierra 7, so continue taxi, Whiskey 2 Sierra 7 for Shamrock 524.
Thank you, 4 thanks. Roger 15, any update?
I did a Miami to Quito flight Atlas 748, very nice, XLE, very nice indeed. How'd you find it? How do you find 7.4 as well? Because I find it really good in Flight Sim, especially with the Salty Sim mod. I find it really good. So yeah, do enjoy it, dude. Hope you had a good flight. This is the flight's only one way tonight, Mike. Flight's only one way tonight. For me, I'm trying myself like a slightly earlier bedtime tonight. Last couple of days up a bit later than I'd like to have been. Especially recording the landing tutorial. That I finished recording at 5 in the morning on Friday. That was a long one, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I think a lot of people found the tutorial quite helpful on Concorde, so always worth doing. This is the experimental version of the aircraft live spec. This is the experimental A320NX.
Right, 215 from China, Mayday, complete time 19, right, 28 left, Sierra 3, Whiskey 2, West 820 is a massive keg, all 7 of bookie waiting for you, courtesy of Mr. Taylor.
I will taxi to the West 820 KFC bucket, and that was because of the problem the stewardess had put inside the microwave last night at KFC. It subsequently caught fire, exploded, and made a bit of a mess.
Yeah, that's great. Break, Roger, 901, turn left, heading 1.
Well, there you go.
Heading 170 degrees.
Yeah, these sessions are always a lot of fun. So the cause of that Mayday, KFC bucket exploding in the microwave.
Imagine 1-5 just going to the taxi route into Whiskey 2.
Nose William, glad you found Concorde tutorial handy. Always appreciate the kind words.
Okay, Roger, 15, turn...
I remember saying that the the fridge was burning in a microwave. I'm sure that was quite an experience as well.
Roger, 15, take a left turn onto the Echo 1.
This is IVAO, Ahmed. This is IVAO. To a lot of people, it's a more relaxed version of that sim, and it's moments like that which I do really enjoy. Alright, we're up on the Sierra 7 now.
Left Echo 1, continue Mike 1, hold short 1634, Metro 15.
We're a little bit behind schedule now, 3 minutes, but we should catch up that time in the air quite nicely for us today.
Runner, my goodness. Shamrock 524, report ready for departure.
Shamrock 524 is ready for departure.
Shamrock 524, land up and wait, runway 10 right.
Line up and wait, runway 10 right, Shamrock 524. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure, thank you. Right, transponder on. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure, thank you. And let's line up and wait. 10.
Make 1, continue taxi.
Far to the right there, so we centre ourselves.
By Mike 1, continue taxi across 1634, but taxi to West 8 from Metro 15.
Shamrock 524, surface winds are 0706 knots, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, take off 10 right, Shamrock 524, thank you very much. Support the engines.
Roger, 901, descend to altitude 3000
1,
feet.
2, stable. Take off.
Descend 3000 feet, QNH 1026, Roger,
64.
91.
Switch our sets, SRS.
Roger, 901, you can turn left heading 140 degrees. You're cleared for the ILS, runway 10 right, report stop.
Turn left heading 140 degrees, cleared on as approach runway 10 right, report established, Roger, 91.
So gear up.
Roger, 91, just from reason, are you still looking to do touch and goes or full snap more?
So follow the directors about 18 degrees climb, a high pitch this one. Throttle reduce to climb power. Reduce to climb power I said, there we go. Slowly bring the nose down, following the flight director again.
Shamrock 534, radar identified, passing speed at 200 feet. Continue directly past it Confirm the flight level and energy.
Proceed direct to test it, incline level 90 for Shamrock 524. Thank you very much. Right, direct to test it. Set the altitude to 9000. We'll continue with our flight. That's up. PMDG may do a max in future, so I also haven't released it for it yet, so waiting for the NG to release. But I know PMDG do plan to do the full max series on Flight Sim. But the Drawyah 3D Max is 100% not worth it, dude. Not even worth thinking out, I'm afraid. It's that bad of an airplane. Only once I've ever really considered buying the Drawyah Max, and I only kind of shut myself down for even thinking about it. It's just that bad. So yeah, I'm afraid the Drawyah is not worth it. There is no 737 right now in Flight Sim. Certainly that's worth flying. Passing through 8,000. Surface going to climb, that's going to level up to 9,000. Reset the brakes as well, the spoilers, always important. Very shortly. Yeah, Unicom. Off to Unicom, 122 to Shamrock 524. Thank you for the service, take care and have a good evening. Bye bye.
Bye.
Right, off to Unicom we go. So we now level up to 5390, which is our cruising altitude for today. From there, aircraft take us to the rest of the flights. So now leaving Dublin, 1 hour and 15 minutes flight time to our arrival. No release date yet for the Max 1 Marketplace, Alfie. It's on the way. If you go to GT Design's Facebook, they announced that they are going to do a quick patch first for it. And once that patch is out, then they'll go for the Marketplace setup. So expect in a few weeks. Hopefully do a bit quicker than that, we'll see. Pushback took off the runway, interesting. How much should you be flailing on landing when you've landed? Flaring. You don't flare too much, swales. I mean, up maybe about 5, 6, 7 degrees, so you're not going to pitch up too high. It's going to just get the rear wheels down first. If you over-rotate it during flare, you end up floating the aircraft, you can end up flying back in the air again. So it's a case of balancing out your airspeed and your airspeed, throttle and pitch. You want the aircraft to continue descent while pitching up. So there you go, 3 degrees is life expectancy. Let's say 3, 4, 5 degrees, that's what we're looking at pitching. Anything more than that, you're going to over-rotate and either float the aircraft or store the aircraft and go for a slammer. 10,000 feet, then lights off. And let's continue our climb. Best tip for new pilot simming, just keep at it, dudes. The more you practice, Luca, the more you fly and the more you practice, the better you'll get eventually. So it's just a case of keep at it, keep flying the aircraft, get yourself more familiar with it, and as it goes on, you'll get there, you'll get better at these airplanes. Welcome, Joe, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats. How are you doing today, dude? We are passing now through flight level 150, 15,000 feet. We're going to turn off the seatbelt signs now. Don't really need them at this point. The passengers, well, they can enjoy freedom now for a little bit. Let's go to the passenger itinerary, let's see who's on board our flight today. Any names you recognise, give us a shout and we'll have a look at their stats. Last night we had Jackie Kennedy on board our flight today, the wife of the former President JFK. Yes, we had Jackie Kennedy flying from JFK to London by Concorde, which, well, certainly led to a few fun little comments. Ooh, Ines Bourgeois, if they're related to what's their name? What's his name? The train spotter guy. I've forgotten his name now. It really annoys me. I'm going to try and figure that out in a second. Is it Luke? Francis, that's the one. Sorry, his name is Luke Nicholson, sorry, but his train spotting name is Francis Bourgeois. I don't know if they're related anyway. Okay, down the list. Nobody yet. Nah, nobody I really spot today. Yeah, it's not every flight we get a recognisable name. Just yesterday, Jackie Kennedy from JFK Airport was definitely quite the coincidence. Passing level 200, 20,000 feet. We are on Unicom. I am expecting ATC out in France today. We'll have a look at the map in a second. I just realised I've never shared the tracking link for today. Give me 2 seconds to do that. So copy and paste. There you go. Well, I'll show screen anyway. There you go. This is streaming stats. There you go. If you're interested, you've got your viewers, your likes, your revenue, your members, your schedule time. If you're interested in viewing stats. Yeah, so that's off the watch, so that's fine. I'm expecting ATC over France, so we have Paris Control on for an hour and a half. They may be around in an hour, they may not, so we'll have to wait and see. Depends, will they shut off at 9 o'clock or 9:30? Because we're landing about 9:30. Back up. Yeah, 9:25 UK time for landing, so landing in approximately 1 hour. Favourite aircraft, either 737 or 747, Lixers. 73 or 747. Would you recommend simulators or live stream for your channel? A recording or live stream? It depends what you want to do, Elliot. At the end of the day, it's different for every person. It's what you want to do, really. I do some videos, some streams, it mixes. I do more streams than videos, but I do sometimes mix it out. But really, it's down to what you want to do. Yes, Global Aircraft Spotter, we are flying online at the moment, so we are flying on IVAO, flying to Paris. And also, I was in Paris not long ago either, flew to Paris from Amsterdam in the Airbus A318, which actually was my recent flight. That's last Friday, I flew Amsterdam to Paris. Next flight for me is going to be Zurich. London Heathrow to Zurich, flying the Airbus A220, the old Bombardier C series. Let's have a day trip out to that in a couple of weeks. It's 3 weeks I go to Zurich, 3 weeks. 747 flights soon, Swales, we'll have to wait and see. The next 1 flight I'm going to do will be in the 787. I've got that in a while now. My last 787 actually was a flight from London to Los Angeles. We all know how that map went the first time, of course. So, next flight will be the 787, long haul. That'll be about 2 weeks or so. And then we'll do a flight in the 747 at some point soon. Yes, they are on the way. They are on the way. What's your favourite spot as in an aeroplane? It has to be the window seat. If I'm ever flying in Ryanair, I always go for rows 22F, 23F or 24F. 22, 23 or 24F, because those 3 seats are the cheapest on the Ryanair kind of seating map, behind the wing, and you get a window seat in F. So, usually 22F, 23F, 24F, sometimes 2A, 23A or 24A. So it's A or F, 2, 3 or 4. There you go. That's my favourite place to sit. I like going in front of the wing sometimes to get a really good sound up front, but cheaper seats if you buy them are the ones behind the wing. The KLM from Amsterdam to... We'll see, Lex, we'll see. They should be on, Elliot. So I hope they are. Yes, it's automatic. Oh, sorry, beacon lights, yeah, sorry, strobe's automatic, they should be on as well, but beacon lights, yeah, beacon lights stay on during entire flights. Beacons stay on as long as the engines are active, because that allows ground crews to know that the engines are active, and therefore, stay away. Why never stream P3D, Martin? Because I retired it. I retired it in favour of Microsoft Flight Sim, and X-Plane as my backup. It used to be X-Plane as my main sim, P3 is the backup. Nowadays, P3D is now, X-Plane's now forms the backup role, while Microsoft Flight Sim goes as my main sim. So it's just a case of I've retired it in favour of other platforms. Not that I had too many add-ons really for it. Most of my add-ons were FSX, so the modern P3D versions never really got. And the last time I flew FSX, that was a flight in the Drawyah 228 from Arini, All Airlines. The stream comments were not so kind to it. They said the stream looks ugly and that I should not do it anymore, so FSX got retired about a year ago now, a year and a half ago even. Cheers Holly, much appreciated, thank you very much. Again, always appreciate the support, you've been a superstar the last couple of days. And thank you Elliot, for joining the streams. Hope to see you in Paris. Are you on IVAO as well, Global? Are you also on IVAO? Let's have a quick look, see. What's your call sign, dude? Inbounds. So we are this aircraft there, arriving 2019, so we're about 20 minutes behind this inbound from Greece. Any departures around there? I don't know if I'm around sort of boarding. There's a San Francisco arrival, about 5 minutes after us. Thank you, Nicholas. Hopefully tomorrow we'll fly out in South Africa. You all know the routes. In full goes to plan, got 737 flight tomorrow. So today doing MSFS. Tomorrow we do X-Plane 737. Passing through flight level 310, 31,000 feet, now approaching 32. Cruising 39, so we're almost at cruising altitude now. Almost at cruising altitude. Some point soon, look into programming our approach configuration to Paris, which on paper is going to be runway 09 right on the Bivax 9 Echo approach. So coming into the near side of Paris, it's quite good for us. Right, so I'll check the approach paths as the at the moment. Departure from Paris, then departure on. Yeah, so you go. So we're going actually. Terrible choice. There you go. That's a 09 departure. That's going to be an inbound to Orly from. Yeah, so it's going to be a runway 09 approach, that's fine. 09 right on paper, so most likely go for that one. Wing lights, to be fair, GSWX never turned the wing lights on. I must admit, I'm not too sure what the rules are around wing lights and lights. I don't personally really ever spot them in flights. Flight today, Young's 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Landing, about 55 at this point. 55 minutes landing, 1 hour and 15 total. As for our route, we departed Dublin, into the east, fly on the coast of the Republic of Ireland, cut across the Irish Sea, on dead fly by Wales, through Wales and Newport to Bristol. This actually so Numpo down to Acasey. These two waypoints, I believe, actually flew on the Concorde flight the other day. If I go to my Concorde flights, you'll see, hopefully, there you go. In fact, so that's the SA flight fancy C up to there. But Numpo all the way down to Bedek is the same route we flew on Concorde just yesterday. So there's us going down at Bristol last night. There's us on the approach into Heathrow. We did break away in the end just to make landing at 09 aside. It was a good flight this. I really enjoyed the Concorde. It wasn't the best flight in the world. Of course, we don't talk about what happened with cruise, but it did a really good job. It's nice to see find the same, find part of the leg yesterday. So yeah, sorry, so fly that leg. We then fly it south of London, so we avoid the capital, out through Brighton, by the English Channel, and slightly approach into Paris. 1 hour and 15 minutes total flight time today, 1:15. So at this point we are now entering Wales. city to us will be St David's, Fishguard, St David's, Newport to our north. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Drawyah, and you are right, the flight certainly remains plentiful the entire leg. Especially the halfway mark, just got to the midpoint of the Atlantic. I have used VATSIM Elliot. I used to use VATSIM as my main network a couple of years ago. Then things happened, and now I use IVAO. But I don't complain about IVAO. It's a good network, good people on there. Quite a good few laughs to get on there as well, so yeah, I can't complain. I got 5 hours yesterday, which was pretty cool. As a Llewellyn. As a Llewellyn, so you might play to. Okay, very good. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Llewellyn, your surname. Oh, if you ever fly to Wales, give us a shout. It's a beautiful country, Wales. Last year, let me see if I can try and find. Shall I watch my max? My data. Yeah, so last year I did a trip on the Welsh coast. Let me just get a map up and just show you what I did on in here. Here we go. So last year I did in 2 days. So I started in London, took a train up to where did I go to? Train up to, that is Whitchurch, not Stoke, not Stafford. I took a train to Crawley, I think it was, not Crawley, not Stafford, Crawley. I'm sure it's Crawley. No, it's not. Crawley's down south. Because of not Chester. Yeah, Chester's on the border. I got to Chester from Crewe. Went to Crewe. I never remember Crewe for some reason. I thought there's a massive train depot there. Crewe. From Crewe, then went up to Chester. Took a train then along the North Welsh coast as far as Bangor. Bangor, changed trains to go up to Llanfair, Pwllgwyngyl, Gogledd, Cwynjoble to Studio Dublin, one place in the UK. Bangor, back from Llanfair, Pwllgwyngyl, Gogledd, Cwynjoble to Studio Dublin, went back to Bangor, where I took a bus along the coast down to Portsmerion, and then continued further south by bus to Aberystwyth, where Aberystwyth spent the night. Aberystwyth continued on bus along the coast down to Haverford West. Haverford West continued by train through Carmarthen down to Swansea. From Swansea went down to Bridgend by train, Bridgend to Cardiff by train. So this was one day getting to Aberystwyth by the coast by bus and train. Second day, train and then bus down to Cardiff, and then Cardiff I flew all the way to Belfast is the airport, spent a day in Belfast, flew from Belfast over to Durham Tees Valley, where I then took the train went down south to King's Cross, and then from King's Cross back home. So yeah, that was about 3 days worth of travel I did last year. London to Crewe, Chester, Llanfair, Pwllgwyngyl, Gogledd, Blantyre, Gogledd, Llanfair PG to Bangor, Bangor to Aberystwyth, Portmerion, then to Aberystwyth, Aberystwyth to Haverford West, Haverford West to Carmarthen, Carmarthen Swansea, Swansea Bridgend, Cardiff, Belfast, Durham. Well, actually, it wasn't Durham. It was actually where was it? It was where was it? It's Durham Tees Airport, but I never went to Durham. I went as far as Darlington, that's it, Darlington. So Darlington's Airport, Darlington, Darlington, back down to London. 3 days, a lot of travel, but it was a good trip. It was a really good trip. Really enjoyed that one. In the flights, I flew from Cardiff to Belfast in the Jetstream 41 with Eastern Airways, and then Belfast to Durham in the Embraer 135. Belfast's a good city. It's been there twice now. Definitely worth the trip. Never actually been to Republic of Ireland. I need to at some point soon. Got quite a few Irish mates who I'm sure will share a drink with. No, I've not been to Belfast. It's on my list of places to go. Sorry, I've not been to Durham. Derby. Dublin! It's a long day. How do you taxi route in your Navigraph taxi charts? I didn't draw anything on the Navigraph taxi charts. If you want to draw, I believe all you've got to do is... No, you can't. I don't think you can on this map, I'm afraid. I just use my finger to point at it. Oh, sorry, there's a little pencil there. There you go, edits. Oh, no, it's just editing's in the bottom, that's fine, ignore that. Yeah, I'm afraid you can't draw on these charts, I don't think. And then for Volanta, well, I've got to be in a party, so I've got Kai that just sits in the party with me in the background, doesn't really do anything, just sits there. And, well, when you've got a party, enable drawing, show drawings, and then what I do, hold shift, and you can just draw all you want. So yesterday, that's why I got these notes here from across the on flight oceanic leg. So parting out in New York, kind of just some more drawings of the flight plan, explain what oceanic transition is, drawing the flight plan and the markings when I need to report position, so forth, so forth. So yeah, that's why I got them there. But with Volanta, you have a party going in order to report the, also to draw even. It wasn't me who drew that map, Swales. It wasn't me. I did no drawing at New York. Draw, yeah. Exactly, Rushman, exactly. Yes, Jeremy, my 3080 arrived about 4 or 5 months ago now. It's been a long running save on the channel. It's really, really good 3080. Very, very happy with it. So I should make a physical passenger advertising for boarding, cabin crew, anything else it'd be sea passengers walking out the jet. So that's already on the way, Nicholas, with GSX, and they've already got that for P3D, and Sam got it for X-Plane now as well. Let's look into that. But yes, GSX is supposed to add animated passengers to Microsoft Flight Sim if and when they do release. Still a little while off to actually seeing it, but it's on their list of things to do. So yes, soon, dude. Maybe a reality. Bus driver, it's been a while, man. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. So how you doing, dude? Hope you're doing all right. Keep yourself well. Oh, the Superstar channel. No, it's a shame you missed the Concorde yesterday. You missed out on all the fun shenanigans we had halfway through the flights when the engines decided they didn't want the engines anymore. That's paperweights. Do you think YouTube can be going through live streams? Yes and no. I mean, my channel's built on live streams, but the big thing that grew me was Microsoft giving me a copy of Flight Sim a month early. And that's what grew me, I must admit. That's what got me to where I am today. So it's a combination of, I wouldn't say it's luck, because I had a, so for me, I got Microsoft Flight Sim a month early, which helped my channel grow massive, but that's because I was partnered with FlightSim.com, who did lots of writing reviews for. So I wouldn't say it's luck, it's more down to the fact that I'm just proactive in the FlightSim community and found a break. But I mean, you look at Chewy, you look at Matt Davies back when he was active. I hope he's doing alright. It's been a while since we last heard from him. you've got like Squirrel for Eurotruck Sim. You've got Jeff Favingo for virtually every stream, for every sim ever. He's fantastic. All those channels are built on charisma and, well, often continuous streaming. So the more you stream, the more you do it, the more audio knowledge you get. I mean, even before I got Flight Sim, I had about, well, I was seeing average 200-300 viewers per stream, and that was an alright number. So yeah, it's just a case of keeping at it, have a bit of charisma, and you'll grow, dude. You'll grow. Take a long time. YouTube's not a get rich quick scheme. It certainly isn't. And even now, I couldn't make a living off YouTube. I couldn't make this full-time career. It's only going to be a side hobby for me. Yeah, the more you do it, dude, the more you get an audience. Just keep at it. Connected to IVAO, Marlo. Connected to IVAO. This is what the client looks like. So we're online right now. Currently on Unicom 12.8. I see Paris Heathrow Approach is online. Who's doing Heathrow Approach? Not appearing on the website. They must have just logged in. He normally does Heathrow's offline at the moment. He's went to bed early tonight. 675614. Must have just logged in. When was last online? He was last online. What does it say? 20. No, it's been registered. There you go. Last online 30 of the 3rd. It was online 3 days ago. So yeah, very recent. I'll have to have a look later. Flight time today, Alexi, 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour, 15 minutes. Welcome to Fernando, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. How do you dude? Hope keeping alright. We look around. Heathrow Airport should actually be quite close to us now. Oh no, I completely lie. That's Bristol approaching ahead of us. So yeah, like I say, this bit leg we're on right now is the same route we flew in the Concorde yesterday. This is the exact same routing, albeit several thousand feet higher up. So yeah, yesterday the Concorde were descending at this point. Our A320 rapid cruise, there you go, we took a screenshot. So right about there, looking down at Bristol Airport. In fact, what I might do, I might recreate that same screenshots. Go on, let's see if we can try and recreate that screenshot on our 320 on the cruise at night. That'd be pretty fun. Just right down below, there's the airport, there's the landing lights for the airport, Bristol City. The angle of the camera is kind of like that. We're a bit higher up, so we don't get quite the same ground effect. Our heading's slightly different. It's Bristol Airport, right? Is it? Have we crossed? Let's get the nice much one might see. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's the airport. Okay, we missed it. That's Bristol. Aww, okay, we missed it. We can't recreate. In the wrong airport the whole time. I was thinking that's not quite right. It's the taxiways. Oh, I'm going to recreate new screenshots. Thinking no parts of the Concorde. How should I do YouTube shorts? I should, to be fair, do them, Elliot. I mean, the problem is I don't really get, well, I don't really have anything interesting for the YouTube shorts to put up, but they do get really, really good views, more so than normal videos, because again, they're 15 seconds, they're quick to look at. So shorts is something I want to look into more, kind of what to actually upload and publish. But for now, that's the problem, I don't know what to upload and publish. But maybe one day, dude, maybe one day if I can get someone to give me a hand on that. I speak to my editor actually, because I've got a second channel I'm going to start building up very soon. And for the second channel, I've actually got an editor to do all the videos for me. It's going to be a vlogging channel for flights. So I might speak to him and be like, hey, how about some ideas for shorts? Flying towards your town, Lula, very good. You're in Brest Centre, coming out of Spain, Volanta, very nice, Keenan. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, let's see, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Concorde flights took 3 hours and 6 minutes, I think. Yeah, let me double check. It's 3 hours and 9 minutes, wasn't it? Menu, view records, Concorde. So, block time 3:34, flight time 3 hours 8 minutes. 3 hours and 8 minutes in the Concorde. Flying from New York JFK with Jackie Kennedy herself on board the flights. The wife of the late President JFK. That was a coincidence and a half, but I think that was fantastic, especially in the Concorde. The record time in Concorde was 2 hours and 57 minutes. Actually, to only be 11 minutes off the record flight time, while on my very first Concorde flight, I think that's pretty good actually. Very, very good. There's Heathrow Airport, there's London. Gatwick should be visible kind of there-ish. There's the capital. So we're making good progress. At this point we are now about halfway between London and Paris. There we go, 49% of the way there. Average midpoint is 224 miles nautical total, 215 to landing. Aircraft's nice and steady at flight level 390. I'm just going on about it at the moment. So far so good. I missed a comment earlier on. How hard and depth is the sim compared to the X-Plane 738? I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim is certainly not easy to fly in terms of how it feels by hand. X-Plane more realistic, but not as simple. In terms of aircraft functionality, well, the Zybermod 737 feels a lot like a 737. The FlyByWire A320 feels a lot like a 320. It's not perfect, but they do a really, really good job with this aeroplane. The simulation level and depth is actually really, really, really high. So, no, fair play to FlyByWire. They've done a really good job on this aeroplane. But yes, it does feel good. It does look good. They're very, very high quality aeroplanes. Oh yeah, no, Ryanair do a lot of routes. If I go look at Ryanair routes map, not quite. I want to see, is there a flight? There you go, flight connections. Here you go. This here is a map with every single Ryanair route in operation. See, it's just a big blue everything. Every way you look, blue line, blue line, blue line, blue line, blue line. And every colour depends on destination. So red for less than 10, yellow for more than 10, more than 50 in blue. So Paris, Beauvais, Gatwick, Luton, Stansted, Birmingham, Nottingham, Manchester, Liverpool, Durham, Tees, Leeds, Newcastle, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Prestwick, Aberdeen, Bournemouth, Exeter, Cardiff, Newquay, Dublin, Knock, no, Belfast, actually it operates in Northern Ireland, Shannon, Kerry, Cork. So what, Kiev flights in operation apparently. Yes, I've been to Volanta. I think Volanta is probably the smallest airport I've been to on the Ryanair maps. So I think Rzeszów has quite a few connections now. Yeah, it has 4. So yeah, Volanta, smallest airport on the Ryanair map. Flew from Milan and Bergamo a couple of years ago. Lots of Ryanair flights. Lots of Ryanair flights. The big blue mess of lines, exactly. I'm not sure about Ryanair cargo flights to Seattle to Dublin. I know they do delivery flights, which is, I think that's what you're getting confused by, Keenan. It's not a cargo flight, it's a delivery flight. A delivery flight is when an aircraft, a new airplane gets delivered to the airline. As simple as a delivery flights when you deliver a new airplane. There's London. I can see my house from here. So one of those. It's not a perfect city, but I do really like it, the capital. Not sure about updates yet, Nick. Not sure about updates. Well, I'm about synced, I'm on IVAO. Yes, flying the A320 Cameron, flying the A320neo, the A320NX. Flying flight information so far, thank you Holly, thank you very much. For example, we're looking at an airport called Tours. Don't know where Tours is located, I do actually, yes, because it's not a small city. Tours is actually quite, whoops. Make sure it's France, we're handy, right, so there you go, this is France. Tours is down here somewhere. It's near Toulouse, there's Toulouse. No, not near Toulouse, sorry, it's near... I know it's kind of central south France. Maybe it was Toulouse. Tarbes, Lords, there's Lords. Maybe I'm getting Lords and Tours confused. I'm sure it's down south of France. Oh, sorry, there it is, Tours. There's the Tours, and the airport is quite close to the city centre, if I recall. There's the train station. Where is it? Okay, fair enough. Tours airports. Yeah, it's right in front of me. There you go. Yeah, so Tours central. Sorry, yeah, I was looking at Lords, which is, I guess, similar pronunciation. Because my parents, not so long ago, flew into Toulouse. No, Tours, you're right, is more centred France, near Nantes, Le Mans. The bicycle race over there. Not, sorry, Le Mans. That's the race circuit, 24-hour racing. Sorry, Tour de France is all over France, but yeah, Le Mans is the 24-hour. Endurance race. All the green flags, place I want to go at some point in the future. What's there? That's oh yeah, Rundle Castle. I'll go visit at some point. That is, what's that? Ealing. I want to spy the do Iceberg at some point as well. That is Old Green Man. Quite nice pub actually. Went there recently, a few mates. So outdoor zoo. That's a random mannequin graveyard. Again, interesting place on a visit. Steaks on a plane. That's a steak shop on an aeroplane. I want to visit this at some point. Yeah, all the places out there. That's more like it. You know, castle, cathedral on the visit. Windows ice cream to a really good ice cream place. It's a mannequin place again. Up in Middlesbrough, Staiths, beautiful little city. That's the train world at Brussels. What's down? That's. I think that's like isn't that the original place where the oh, what's the name of it? It's kebab. That's Means the hairdresser. Oh, what's it called? It's a type of kebab. It's basically kebab meat, chips, cheese, and sauce all grilled together in a pan. Capsalon, that's it. This is where the Capsalon originally started. Switzerland. I want to do this is the cable car in Arosa. Unfortunately, it's closed on where I'm going, so I have to go back another time to do that. Interzotten, that's the castle out in Germany. So yeah, there's a few places I want to visit at some point. Why can I not click on the sim anymore? Why is it frozen? It's frozen. How has it not been moving for? I just realised the sim's not actually. Yeah, it's just sitting here. How long has it been sitting here for? Shouldn't be descending. Oh, there you go. I'm frozen now. Oof, that was that was a headache. No, we're alright now. We're alright. Ooh, but we actually may be able to spot Shoreham down below. And there's an airport down here on the coast. This one. That's Shoreham by sea. At Shoreham a couple of weeks ago, I flew on the very first showcase flights for Aer Lingus, which is a new airline that started in the UK in the next couple of years. They own a couple of BN2 Islanders, and they had a open weekend, so I went to flew around Brighton on their Islanders. Actually, really good flight that. Again, the video on that's coming into the vlogging channel. Why don't I use satellite data from Volanta, because I just quite like the basic mapping. With satellite data, I find it a bit too messy. On satellite mode, a bit too messy, just a bit too Google Maps, I guess. Also, you don't get any same data. You don't get landmarks or cities or names or anything. It's just blank map. So yeah, I quite prefer it with normal. You get all the names and cities and roads and layouts. I do read chat, Dank. I do read chat. So I hope I do. Have you ever been to the Rosaline trail? I've not, Elliot. I've not. I have got your truck simulator, yes. I want to visit Belgrade, and as much as you're going to hate me for saying this, I also want to visit Kosovo as well. Because I quite like my historic wars and conflicts. I mean, a lot of my trips into Europe, because, well, I just like looking into kind of history of World War II and all that. So yeah, Serbia and Kosovo, places I really want to go and visit and learn about the history of the conflict out there. Beautiful nations as well. But because the wars out there are so recent, you actually see a lot of the damage from what took place out there as well. Beautiful countries, I'm going to visit them at some point. Regardless of whether you believe Kosovo is Serbia or not. Would be useful to convert AppInTheAir make one for Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, I'm quite happy with FlyPad, to be fair, as a system on its own. Then you've got Flight Progress Bar. Oh, that's beautiful. It gets better and better, eh? So yeah, there's a lot of charts if we need it or not. I'll probably just stick to using Navigraph separately because it's just easier that way. That's really good. There you go. Air traffic control available at the moment. So you've got Heathrow North Approach, Brussels Approach, Unicon, not sure who that is. You've got Paris Centre, there's the line. So we set that as standby, and as soon as we're closer to Paris, we change over. Oh, that's really good. So these are all IVAO frequencies. Hoppy A cars. Settings at Suite ASC. Oh, Hoppy, that's the AirRack, is it? Not AirRack. Oh, what's the word? CPDLC for transatlantic flight. Oh, this gets better and better with the updates. I'm loving this. It gets so much better, so much better. What's FlyByWire 2, Zlaxi? Basically just improves default A320 with more exotic systems and features. It's a very, very good add-on. I do highly recommend it if you get a chance. Check this as well if you need support on that. It's very nice. So the weather now up for Paris. There we go, Paris weather local. This is really good. I forget Albania's also got a claim for Kosovo as well, don't they? Not quite as well known as the Serbian claim. So that's us, and that's Paris Centre. They're still online, so I think they're actually holding on for us. They're actually quite a bit, yeah, still quite busy at Paris. So fair enough, it's going to take a bit longer. So it looks like we should expect ATC in Paris. Was appreciated. I'm not ignoring you, Dank. I'm just not answering that one question you ask. Ask anything else, just not that one. I do flight rechat, Henry. I'm just busy answering other people's questions. In fact, I even answered your question about AviTab, and then the whole point of me going to the tablet right now was to showcase it when you question about AviTab, Henry. So, no, you'll be no dum-dum here, not me. 23 miles. Oh, it's quite a mileage there, alive. Quite a mileage. So up for debates, which one's a piece. And to be fair, that's the case of it a lot of war as well. You look at well, you look at what they're doing out in Ukraine right now. Even the Russian people don't want war with Ukraine, but their leaders obviously have different ideas, and that's what led to the conflict we've got right now. It's a shame, it really is sad, but that's the way it is. Not rude, Henry. You're not being rude, calling me out for not reading chats when I'm specifically showing you what you wanted to see. But hey, say what you want, dude. You live in South Africa, went to South African Air Force meeting in Cape Town, very nice. I do prefer IVAO, so I'm in connection with the XU division heads. There's some very good people out here I do quite enjoy talking to. And stream ends, where they're going to open their voice chat for a couple of hours, have a laugh and then go to bed. I'm in 2 hours, we're going to contact Paris, and let's go say hello, shall we? So we're going to tune frequency. Of course, we do destination data. We need that very shortly because we're running out of waypoints now.
050, autorisé la suite droite Air France 73 Québec Lima. Air France 4589, tournez à gauche cap.
Yeah, and I'm not wrong there, Henry. I'm not wrong there.
Confirmez le cap Air France 4589.
Air France 4589, à gauche cap 270.
À gauche 270, Air France 4589.
Air France Victor 2 fois, identifié radar, à droite direct au début, montée niveau 120.
À droite direct au début, on monte niveau 120, on identifié radar, Victor 2 fois.
Good evening, Paris Control. This is Shamrock 524 at level 390 inbound PACX.
Shamrock 524, bonjour. Proceed BBAX 9er Echo arrival, descent flight level 240.
Proceed on the DBAC 9 Echo arrival and proceed down to flight level 240 Shamrock 524.
Shamrock 524, that's correct. You can expect ILS approach runway 09er left.
So it's the ILS approach for 09 left Shamrock 524. So it's Dina 9 Echo. No vires today. Insert that. And down to level 240. Starts our descent.
Air France 4589, descendez niveau 70.
Descend niveau 70, Air France 4589.
Air France Victor 2 fois, direct au quasi, montée niveau 190.
Just some waypoints there. Let's have a quick look at that.
Québec 76 Alpha Lima, identifié radar, au quasi 9 écho, montée niveau 130.
Quasi 9 écho, on monte niveau 130.
No, can't be going that way, but that whole point of the approach is it via DNAN. So because of traffic, I'm going to try and get us to fly a bit beyond the airports and then work our way back. So step, 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 step. That's what I don't get. How do you get from Norway? Oh, see, I get it from Norway to
Autorisé d'atterrissage vide droite Air France 73 Québec Lima.
maybe it's a bit wrong approaching. It's not, it's the BIBAX, sorry. I turn on left on the BIBAX on Echo. If I put the right approach in, that would probably make more sense. There you go, all of a sudden, straight in, perfect.
Québec 76 Alpha Lima, à droite direct au début. Direct au début à droite,
Mopar, and then Mopar, discontinuity to runway, perfect. Clear the discontinuity, and continue our approach, perfect. So I want performance page, next phase, QNH approach is 1020. Temperatures outside 53 centigrades, winds reporting 030 at 12 knots. Transition altitude in Paris is going to be 4,000. Let's double check on the charts.
Today Paris Control, speedbird 16 Lima X-ray, climbing flight level 310.
It's 5,000, sorry, not 4,000.
Speedbird 16 Lima X-ray, quick say you are identified, climb flight level 300, direct à l'ESO. Climb flight level 300, direct à l'ESO.
730.
Ok, wait 76 Alpha Lima, mon niveau 990.
That one. Cool.
Air France Victor 2 fois, montée niveau 250.
Cringe chat, what's up, dude? Well, to be fair, the chat's been a bit argumentative this evening. Let's go with Dank meme. Sorry, how you doing, go okay today?
Air France 45-89, descendez 5000 pieds, QNH 1020.
205 pieds, QNH 1020, Air France 45-89.
And Henry as well.
Shamrock 524, descent flight level 110.
Descent level 110, Shamrock 524. To be fair, the two people that are called dumb are the ones creating the most noise at the moment. I'll let that up for debates. Yeah, the result against Brentford today. To be fair, Brentford have always been our what's the word? They've always seemed to get good scores against us. I mean, they've gotten the League Cup a couple of years ago. They beat us like 5-0 at Stamford Bridge. There are what's the word? Not our rival, although they are a London rival. What's the word? When you can't overcome what would normally be like our bogey team. That's the one. Brentford have always been our bogey team. No matter, we always seem to be pretty poor against them, so no, fair play Brentford. They definitely deserve the win today. Look at the highlights, they absolutely deserve the win today.
76 Alpha Lima, direct Moulin, montée niveau 270.
No, not play well at all today. Did not play well at all.
Contrôle, bonsoir, Air France Alpha Québec avec vous. Au sol, Paris Charles de Gaulle, LHPG en porte A08 pour une garantie à faire sur Montpellier.
Air France Unité Alpha Québec, bonjour, mise en route approuvée, départ 08 gauche RXU 9, correction RXU 5 hôtel et le transpondeur 1000.
And yeah, plasma crash, you're flying, you have to take off of that sim off his traffic states, offsetting enemy crashes. Yeah, that happens, idiots. This happens sometimes.
Correct, rappelez pour repousser.
Et on rappelle pour repoussage Air France Alpha Québec.
See Dank memes on the second account.
Soleil 44-79, bienvenue en libre, vous pouvez quitter, à bientôt.
Au revoir, merci.
Yeah, it actually be quite smooth today.
à droite, cap 360.
We'll approach Nick fast. Should be quite smooth.
Shamrock 524, descend flight level 100.
Send 100, Shamrock 524.
Descend KLM 190 Zulu.
KLM 90 Zulu, descend flight level 240.
Descend 240, 90 Zulu.
Air France 4589, tournez à droite, cap 050, autorisé égal 08.
Yeah, can't really see much delivery tonight, Chris, but it's quite a nice livery on what's the latest aircraft. The new livery I quite like actually. The old livery I found a bit, well, old. The new one's very, very nice. Noted it, always happy to answer questions. So we start our approach into Paris now, passing through level 210, confirm the seatbelt sign now, get past the seats. Parasails for approach and landing. 6 miles to go, high side moment. Should be 110 code, yeah, a little bit high at the moment.
Air France 610 50, relecture correcte, rappelez pour repousser. Air France 73 Québec Lima.
So FlightControlReplay up and running.
Air France Québec Lima, traversée piste 08 gauche. De l'autre côté, contactez la tour 119 250.
Traversée gauche et de l'autre côté, on passe avec la tour Air France 73 Québec Lima. Merci pour le contrôle, bon week-end.
Salut. Air France 45 89.
Bon weekend, good weekend.
Pour intercept.
Continental descent, passing to level 190, 90,000 feet. Altimeter is 1020, as much as I set on the background for when we transition. That's really can't actually use the aeroplane. Boeing you can, Airbus I think it's done by the FMS.
Air France Lima, Québec, contactez
next couple of
Lyon,
flights to JBIO, maybe next weekend we'll see. We're going to wait for an update first to Concorde, and do some patches first, and then we'll do flights again. I mean, I've done 3 days of Concorde non-stop now, so I think it's nice just to relax a little bit. But I really enjoyed Concorde flights. They've been...
You are cleared the Mopar 6 Echo transition, radar ILS runway 09er left.
Shamrock 524 cleared by the Mopar 6 Echo transition for runway 09 left ILS. So, going to start a different transition now. Let's have a look. 09 left by the Mopar 9 Echo.
Air France Alpha Québec en fréquence. Air France Unité Alpha Québec.
Air France 4589,
Where's that? Holding it wrong.
on approche en visuel, on a la piste en visuel, j'ai un
So
problème avec
still on my left, it's still going to be the benign Pro.
Air France 4589 numéro 1, autorisé approche à vue 08 droite.
So, Collier Mopar.
Autorisé approche à vue 08 droite numéro 1, Air France 4589.
Confirmez, vous avez visuel sur les deux pistes.
J'ai la visuelle sur les deux pistes, Air France 4589.
France 4589, contactez la tour 119 250, au revoir.
They no longer have the...
119 250, Air France 4589.
Right, what have I done? Let me clear this all. Paris, arrival. IS 09 moving on Echo, transition no buyers. There we go.
Paris Control, good evening. This is KLM 1500, FlightLive 340.
KLM 1500, bonjour, proceed direct.
No worries, dude. Always have to give you some more traffic out of
Contact director
Dublin.
to KLM 1500.
KLM 90 Zulu, switch to Unicom 1228, bye bye.
Unicom 1228, thank you, bye bye, KLM 90 Zulu.
Just checking, sorry, Shamrock 524, do you have any further descents? I missed descent instructions.
Shamrock 524, after Mopar, descend 4,000 feet in H1020.
From Mopar, descend to 4,000 feet in H1020, Shamrock 524. There we go, that's what I wanted. IVAO, Oran, IVAO I use.
Shamrock 524, you are about 35 miles from threshold.
35 miles out. 35 miles threshold, Shamrock 524. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase our rate of descent, so you can track this airplane down a bit lower. Speed's alright for me right now actually, 250 should be holding, so if anything we're below the speed requirements.
La France 610, risque repoussage mise en route approuvé.
On repousse, on est en route.
La France Victor deux fois, l'arrivée Moulin 5 novembre, les 35 en service, rappelez pour descendre.
4,020 miles, so we have got to drop a little bit more.
Air France 453, Victor deux fois.
Alpha Québec à l'écoute.
83 Victor deux fois, rapport au-dessus de la dernière fois. Air France 83 Victor deux fois, l'arrivée Moulin 5 novembre, les 35 en service, rappelez pour descendre.
Hello there, Mr. Zanra, how are you doing? Channel chats, how are you doing today, dude?
Contrôle Air France, Alpha Québec à l'écoute.
Alpha Québec, quand vous êtes prêt au repoussage, contactez la tour 119 250, à tout à l'heure.
La tour 119 250 pour le repoussage Air France, Alpha Québec.
Shamrock 524, turn right heading 170.
Turn right heading 170, Shamrock 524. Yeah, a bit high now, so I need to get a slightly extended approach turn. Through 9000.
Québec 76 Alpha Lima, l'arrivée Moulin 5 novembre, les 35 en service, rappelez pour descendre.
Moulin 5 novembre, 35 en service, on rappelle pour descendre.
Québec 76 Alpha Lima, quelle est votre vitesse indiquée?
On est à point 75 max.
Oh, reçu, merci. Air France Victor deux fois, quel est votre point de Mach?
Air France Victor deux fois, on n'a pas reçu.
Quel est votre point de Mach?
It's cross pond buttons today, Avman, hence all the traffic. Grab an IVAO, Adam. Grab an IVAO. We're connecting this network. And yes, IVAO. Run. Turning it today, Ari, sorry. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a good day today. Hope you had a good one, dude. Happy birthday.
Shamrock 524, turn left heading 120, clear by LS approach 09 left.
Turn left heading 120, clear approach on left, Shamrock 524. And left heading 120. Landing systems on and on.
Paris Charles de Gaulle extérieur road 24 Mike, inbound Tolju, flight level 620.
Eurotransport for Mike, bonjour. Eurotrans 2 for Mike, bonjour. Proceed direct Vedus, Zen, Vedus, Niner, Echo.
Proceed direct Vedus, after expect Vedus, Niner, Echo. Eurotrans 2 for Mike.
There you go. Maybe not. The speed set at the moment.
Air France 610 Whisky Courland. Air France 610 Whisky, roulez point d'attente Whisky 37 piste 07.
Flaps helps out in a minute. Any second now, gonna activate the localizer.
On roule point d'attente Whisky 37 piste 07.
That's one. That should now. Throttle back into play. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Hold the throttle ourselves. No plans are set. MK Studios Dublin, yes, East Coast Canadian. MK Studios Dublin. All mods in description. Shamrock 524, established runway 09 left.
Shamrock 524, number 1, contact tower 119er, decimal 250, bye bye.
Contact tower on 119 decimal 250, thank you very much for service, take care, good night. 119er 250.
Et affirme, j'ai reçu, donc vous la voulez toujours par CPDLC ou on la fait de vive voix actuellement?
Bah si c'est possible pour tester le CPDLC, je veux bien.
Ouais, je vous fais ça.
Air France 4589, excusez-moi, sur la fréquence, ça vous le relâche.
Y'a pas de souci, Air France 4589, un parking de préférence?
Non.
Et Air France 4589 pour les terminales 2 Foxtrot via Echo.
On roule 2 Foxtrot via Echo, Air France 4589.
Good evening, Paris Tower. Shamrock 524, established runway 09 left.
Shamrock 524, good evening. Number 1, continue approach, runway 09 left, wind 040 degrees, 9 knots.
Continue approach, number 1, Shamrock 524. Cool, so no one for landing, very shortly into the glide slope. Hold the aircraft for 200 knots a little longer. And bring the aircraft into land. Going to arm the auto brake. Arm the spoilers. Leave flaps as they are. Continue approach. GP flight sim experience, the RTX 3080 I've got on my sim. The RTX 3080. Which mode? Armed. Aircraft into glide slope. Yep, well spotted Chemiel. A little bit late on the approach mode activation, but it's not the end of the world for us.
Shamrock 524, number 1, circular runway 09 left, wind 040 degrees, 9 knots.
Number 1, 09 left, Shamrock 524.
2,500.
Get down.
Air France 4589, vous pouvez me reconfirmer le taxi, s'il vous plaît?
Air France 4589 est sur Echo sur votre droite. Donc,
too late there actually.
prochain à droite
Took
sur
too early
Romeo.
of that, but
Et
oh
ensuite
well,
vous
not the
retrouvez
end
le
of the
taxiway
world.
Echo, s'il vous plaît.
Way too early on the
Prochain à droite sur
flaps.
Romeo, on retrouve le taxi sur Echo, Air France 4589.
Et Air France 4589, du coup je confirme, ce sera le terminal 2 Foxtrot 2F.
Terminal 2 Foxtrot, merci, Air France 4589.
A little bit gusty today at the moment. It's 90 knot crosswind. Hopefully should be pretty good for the final. Let's wait, the dual channel was pilot as well. I'll just come we'll make the approach slightly more
Et Air
accurate
France
on the
Victor de France,
FMS.
confirmé que le data link a marché.
Cabin check. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Gear down, 3 greens, spoilers armed, gear down, 3 greens, cabin seatbelt signs active, cabin secured, spoilers armed, flaps for landing, brakes set, just waiting now on the landing clearance. Get ready, because at Paris, taxiing will be a maze. hand cam.
Et Air France 4589, la prochaine sur votre gauche et puis le terminal de Fox.
1000.
1000.
Prochaine à gauche pour le terminal de Foxtrot, Air France 40.
Stable approach, but leaving your spot just a bit longer. Welcome Dan, how you doing? Channel chats. Let's deactivate on the control.
De Gaulle Tour, Air France 62 Bravo Alpha, bonsoir monsieur.
Air France 62 Bravo Alpha, bonsoir.
On demande nos clients CSR à destination de Montpellier, information Charlie à bord, on est parti à Palit.
Air France Bravo Alpha, route approuvée, information Charlie correcte, Eric 5 hôtel. Transpondeur 7502 et fréquence de départ 128 décimal 5.
300.
Paris Tower Shamrock.
Eric 5 hôtel, piste 08 gauche, montée initiale 120. Transpondeur 7502 et pour le départ, fréquence 128
Et Air France Bravo Alpha, rupture correcte.
Paris Tower Shamrock.
On a reçu la clearance, si vous voulez on peut la faire par les voies si vous pouvez pas envoyer.
Et Air France Victor 2 fois, du coup je confirme, la clearance a bien été envoyée.
Still a land clearance.
Ah, c'est fait, donc on l'a pas reçu, mais on va la faire de vive voix du coup, ça vous dérange pas.
Pas de soucis, mais du coup mise en route approuvée. Ocassi 5 hôtel, niveau initial 120, transpondeur 7501 et fréquence de départ 128 105.
Gear up.
Et ça c'est donc Ocassi 5 hôtel,
Navigraph standing clearance.
transpondeur 75 0 unité, la fréquence de départ 120. 105 et on est prêt au repoussage et à la mise en route.
Et Air France Victor 2 fois, c'est reçu, je vous rappelle. Shamrock 524, climb 4000 feet, QNH 1021, maintain present heading.
Climb 4000 feet, maintain present heading, QNH 1021, Shamrock 524.
Et Air France Victor 2 fois, Air France Victor 2 fois, excusez-moi, oui, mise en route au poussage appuyé face au nord.
Reduce climb.
Et mise en route au poussage appuyé face au nord, Victor 2 fois.
We're told you're number one, but we'll never give land clearance.
Air France 4589 dans les cales.
I must admit, I've never had that before.
4589, la suite sur Unicom 228, bienvenue à Paris, bonne soirée.
Merci, votre Unicom, Air France 4589, bonne soirée.
Hello legends, we've got this from the flight deck. Unfortunately, we have had to go around at Paris due to traffic. We'll come back around, it takes around 10 minutes to turn back to Paris. We do apologise for that delay in your flights. I had to go around due to traffic. So it's a new delay due to a go around. About 10 minutes.
De Gaulle Tour, bonsoir, Air France Alpha Québec, on est prêt au repoussage et démarrage moteur.
Air France Alpha Québec, bonsoir, mise en route au poussage appuyé face à l'ouest.
Donc poussage face à l'ouest pour Alpha Québec.
So, fly where we're heading, I guess. Yes, George, this is the experimental version, FlyByWire.
Shamrock 524, turn left heading north.
Turn left heading north, Shamrock 524. Turn left heading 360.
Escalier 179, prêt à copier.
À copier,
To be fair, Flight Fan, that's what I was expecting as well. When he said we're number one, the second time he said I was number one, that's when I expected landing clearance. But I didn't. Because he's number one, Maybe it's just miscommunication. Maybe he just doesn't, or just because again, I'm going to presume that English is not his first language as controller. Maybe he just forgot, instead of saying fuel number 1, he just forgot to say that instead of clear for landing. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not going to make a fuss out of it. We just have a go around. Fuel on boards. And yeah, it's got plenty of fuel on board right now. We have.
Air France 62 Bravo Alpha, on est prêt au repoussage à la mise en route.
Hang on.
Air France Bravo Alpha, mise en route au repoussage approuvé face à l'ouest.
It says a 5 English out there. No, it hasn't.
Repoussage approuvé face à l'ouest.
Fuel on board is 6 tons. 6 tons on board. We've got plenty of fuel. Don't you worry. Take yours, very nice, Antonio. They happen, go-arounds happen. We just have to try again. This is a very good approach as well. A very good approach. Now I'm just there kind of floating the aircraft above the runway, which sent me to idle throttle. So it's like, do I touch? Do I touch? Do I touch? No, not worth it. French ATC. This is why we... Well, we're on strike now, won't he? Yeah, we joke about French ATC strikes, but to be fair, I am a supporter of collective bargaining, so such is life. That's flash down to 87%.
524, turn left heading 265.
Turn left heading 265, Shamrock 254. 265. Can turn off hand cam momentarily. Also, stop recording the replay now because all of a sudden, not landing.
Air France Victor 2 fois, transpondeur stand-by s'il vous plaît.
Stand-by Victor 2.
Trust me, Dan, we should have already finished. We should have already finished. This is extra. This is bonus. This is the sequel to the flights. If it happens again, we divert. If it happens again, I'll give it one more attempt. The second attempt fails, we're going to Brussels. Got plenty of fuel, got 6 tons on the aircraft still, so I'm not going to run out of fuel or anything. Give it. If we fail this time, we'll do another attempt, third go. Third time fails, then we're going to Brussels. This is the post-credits scene. Landing 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hey, and another bot to seal the deal.
The Gaulle Towers from Bravo November 159, good evening with you. Information, charge on board for the check.
To be fair, it's probably quite simple to get rid of actually, to be fair. Because nobody ever uses love letter emoji, so I'll just get
Bravo November 159
love letter
with
emoji
you.
posts.
Information, charge on board for the check.
And Bravo November 159.
It's an improvement.
Sorry, with you 5x5.
Not diverting Swales, just a go around, and yes, it was due to no landing clearance. So just go around now.
November 159 request clearance for Echo Sierra Alpha. Ready to copy.
Bravo November 159. Startup approved. Lirmo 5 Gold departure. Out of runway 09 right. Initial climb.
So yeah, if I can't make it into Paris, Brussels is our diversion point today. So go to the very top here. Alternative, Brussels. Which, to be fair, last time I flew to Paris with Flight Sim, we actually did divert to Brussels in the end because that was the storm. We had really bad winds and couldn't actually land this after 2 attempts. Set up deck spawn description.
Sorry. Initial climb 100 and squawk 7505, Bravo November 159.
Bravo November 159, repas correct.
Air France Victor 2 fois,
Air France Victor 2 fois, roulez point d'arrêt Tango 3, piste 08 gauche, via Tango Fox 2, Echo et November.
Tango 3, 08 gauche via Echo, Novembre et Tango 3 tout.
Now, how should you need to go to Brussels? Fuel requirement for Brussels is 1491. 1,491 kilos. So we've got 3.5 times our fuel requirements for Brussels.
Tango 3, piste 08 gauche, Tango Alpha unité et November à 165.
That gets updated. I don't mind the 700, George. I've been on the 700 once and flight from Helsinki to Gatwick. Good aircraft actually, very comfortable with wasn't Norwegian. It was a Norwegian flight, but it was a jet time aircraft. That's it. They're wet lease. It was a wet lease jet time flights, and so jet time operated the aircraft. 700. Sorry, not typing into 12. Yeah, you're right. It's 1020. It's more like it. 20, not 12. EasyJet's in pilot, you're here, thank you, right. What's up, dude? I think your server's down because it can't connect. Got a great on stream to do. What's up with the servers today? The
Shamrock 524, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Shamrock 524. It's not a complex aircraft, the Airbus A320. There are far more hands-on aircraft out there. This one's not so bad. And there you go, that's our confirmation there. British pilots use kilos, not pounds. Pounds is very American when it comes to weights. Oh yeah, good stuff, dude. I'll be sure to get that downloaded tomorrow when you send it over. Thank you very much. Let's go back to TPC today for the takeoff calculations. You never done a 737 yet, but you never done a 73 before, George. Oh, that's interesting. So again, I mean, from a passenger perspective, apart from slightly noisier, where there's less soundproofing, the experience is virtually the same. There's no difference to the aeroplane. Sorry, Fiji. Just put there for the sake of getting waypoints in. Yeah, from the passenger point of view, there is no real difference to the aeroplane. Is that the off tower? Yes, it is. Seats are the same. Interior's the same. It's all the same. Just less soundproofing, so it's like noisy experience, but it's an aircraft more than fair to fly. Never had a problem with it.
Shamrock 524, turn left heading 140, clear the approach, runway 09 left.
Had it. Turn left heading 140, clear the approach, runway 09 left, Shamrock 524. Right, let's do this again, shall we? And hopefully this time, we might even get landing clearance. Paris. We Brits joke about the French, but then this happens. Welcome, Lucas, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today, dude? How are you? Well, yeah, Going around, essentially just circle the airport until you get yourself back to the runway heading. Weapons are active. There's the runway. Try this again, shall we? See if we can get those magic words. Not the best localized activation ever, but does the job, I guess. Chance you have tower, to be fair at night, it's more so than the daytime. Because I flew to Paris on runway 09 right standing, I believe it was. So you know view the tower when we approached passenger view. And I sat on the right hand side. And yeah, 318 again. Video on that, hope coming soon. The aircraft recenter itself, and we announce that we're established. Approach mode armed. And get speed control back to the aeroplane. Shamrock 524 established runway 09 on the left.
Shamrock 524 number 1, clear to land runway 09 left, wind 040 degrees.
Clear to land runway 09 left, Shamrock 524. There we go, got magic words this time.
Alpha Québec pour la Tango 30, gauche pro décollage.
Alpha Québec à niveau piste 08 gauche pour décollage dans 40 degrés 9 nœuds.
Autorisé décollage piste 08 gauche Air 38 Alpha Québec.
2500.
This one. Gear down. Set. Spoilers. Armed. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. And hold on 0 knots to 98 DME. After that, airman speed, start figuring any so. Okay, so it's around 180 until 8 DME. That's good to know. Cheers, dude.
Victor de fond, la poche en 3.
Air France 84 Victor 2 fois sur Air France Bravo Alpha, niveau piste 08 gauche, attendez, trafic au départ 08 gauche.
On s'allume toutes les 08 gauche et on attend. C'est bon.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Where does that sound
Don't sink.
Probably would help. And approach speed 25. Go around. Throwing me off a little bit. Very well, we're landing.
Bravo November 159. Roger, standby.
Standby, Bravo November
159. Right, that's more like it.
Air France Unité Alpha Québec, la suite Unicom 128, bon voilà bientôt.
Avec Unicom 128, Air France Unité Alpha Québec, merci beaucoup pour le contrôle, très bonne soirée.
Sorry, this is not my best show ever, this flight. On control, not my best showing. Faster than the Concorde. Got the approach mode, minimums continue.
November 159, taxi ready point Delta 4.
This is default Microsoft Flight Sim scenery. This is the deluxe. Actually, this is just standard Paris. I think Paris game is standard. Alright, could be a few more lights.
100.
Holding point Delta 4 via Foxtrot. Bravo in Delta. Bravo November
40,
159.
30, 20, 10,
Bravo Alpha, vent 50 degrés 9 nœuds aux décollages 0 de gauche.
Reverse is set.
Autorisé décollage 0 sur 100, Bravo Alpha.
100 knots. 80 knots. 6 knots reverse is cut. Vacate runway to the right. I think the lights actually. The scenery's glitched. The lights are not on the ground. Scenery's glitched. That's my problem.
4 degrees Celsius.
I need to reinstall this later.
Please remain seated until the air traffic comes to a complete stop.
Right, here comes the hold short marker. So now set clear the runway and request our intentions to taxi. Looks like set, APU start.
Shamrock 524, cross runway 09 right, a call back for taxi.
Cross runway 09 right, and we'll pull back for taxi, Shamrock 524. Yeah, the mesh has glitched off on this end, so I need to just do. Well, I need to check the scenery. I'm going to cross the runway at Kilo 6.
Et Air France 62, Bravo Alpha, la suite sur Unicom 128, bon la bientôt.
Unicom 128, Air France 62, Bravo Alpha. Merci à vous pour le service et bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée.
Who's that? Taking off. Big aircraft. Nice, A320. Oh, so 321, sorry. Air France 84 Victor Victor. 321 taken off. Very nice.
Alliance 179, 10 route est déjà approuvée, face à l'ouest sur Alpha.
10 route et face à l'ouest sur Alpha approuvé, on vous rappellera après pour le taxi.
Whoops. The drop.
Shamrock 524, taxi terminal 1 via Quebec and Alpha.
Taxi terminal 1 via Quebec Alpha, Shamrock 524. Right to Quebec and Alpha grab the ground shots. Quebec and Alpha's make a right.
Eurotrans 24 Mike, Eurotrans Q4 Mike, on frequency.
Eurotrans Q4 Mike, sorry for the late contact. I established channel runway 08 right.
Eurotrans Q4 Mike, Roger, so number 1 clear to runway 08 right, wind 050 degrees, 9.
Clear to land 08 right, Eurotrans.
Yeah, so the ground mesh is messed up slightly. The taxi lights, the runway lights slightly above the ground. It's one way to say it, I guess.
Tour Charles de Gaulle, ici Wizz Air 2424 pour vérification de radio.
Wizz Air 2424, bonsoir, aussi 5.
So, Terminal 1, I presume will be standard choice at this point, unless they give us a ground zone and a standard number. We shall see. No worries, Nicholas, use your CAD and yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow for us plan. Don't forget, we have got to replay the standing if you want to see our. We actually go around because nothing really happened to go around, but we'll definitely. Whoa! Bit of a bunny hop from the airplane there. Yeah, the ground mesh is all over the place. Didn't even see the bounce there, just randomly out of nowhere. What a strange situation we find ourselves in. Right, on to Alpha. There's Terminal 1.
Aircraft
on our left, so we're going to go to the right.
Escalion 179, je vous rappelle.
Compris, c'est 179.
Air France 84, Victor, 2 fois, la suite Unicom 128, bon vol et bonne soirée.
Unicom 128, pardon.
Escalion 179, roulez point d'arrêt Delta 5, piste 09 droite, via Delta.
Using ground vehicles, potentially, is that going to be a standard for us? Well, service. Let's have a look. Single aircraft landing distance. Yeah, the answer is no, probably not service there. It's too few vehicles. So I'm going to just presume it's stand of choice. So let's move to the left and pick a stand. That'll do. Brake sets, APU bleed sets, dome lights turned on, engines off, lights off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Local time right now is coming up to 11 PM. Temperature 5 degrees centigrade. We do apologise for the delay on this landing today. Last we had to do a go around due to traffic ahead, and therefore we had to welcome a slightly extended approach onto the airport. So again, we do apologise for the delay there. We thank you for this jet, and we hope you have a safe onward journey. Cabin crew, descend on the cross check please. Thank you for following us today.
Cross runway 08 left, and we are reaching parking Mike, Euro transfer for Mike.
That's copy for parking Mike.
Well, we made it to Paris. I don't know how happy the passengers are, but at the end of the day, it's a landing. So JetBridge is moving to the aircraft now. Passengers will be able to start the aeroplane, get them offloaded as quickly as possible, thanks to the delay on the ground. Sorry, delay in the air even. I'm going to watch that back as well, because he did say clear to land second time, but even now it's very, very quiet. So maybe I just missed him giving me landing clearance. I did try and get him to confirm. I never read back clear to land either as well, so that should have been a big kind of, oh wait, hang on a minute moment, so I never called it back. But we'll have a look, we'll have a look.
To the cargo area via Romeo then Charlie.
So passengers disembarking airplane now.
Not
super satisfied, I must say. Lots of yellow and orange. Annoyed, upset, annoyed. Not great. Down to 72%. Ooh, gosh, I'm really not happy about this either. Let's have a look. So, Aer Lingus 524, A320neo from Dublin to Paris. 1 hour 30 minute flight time, pan partial 19:15, past 5 minutes late. Plan arrival 40, arrived very late. 160 passengers, neutral opinion, 9190 rates, and block on 50 hour 53. Short arrival delay due to go around, unexpected arrival delay, soft landing. Yeah, not not our best flight ever, to say the least. I'll drop the flight report in chat for those that want to see it in detail. There you go. Did I say EasyJet? Damn it. You threw me off, dude. EasyJet Ireland. I've had a long week. Well, so it's only Saturday. I've got a day to go. My word. Just that's from IVAO. Let's do the replay. I may have even missed the. It's on the VC on IVAO, so I may have a chance to talk to some mates as well tonight. Right, let's have this replay and let us cry in the court. Well, again, the landing wasn't bad. It was just everything else around it that was not so good. Oh, also Volanta. Have I finished on Volanta? The answer is yes, I have. The last thing I'll do is start recording the landing on Volanta. I've done that once or twice in the past, and I just hate myself doing it. Right. Ooh. Also, JetBridge. Can't forget that. Does the JetBridge open? Opens the door. Right, here we go. Let's do this. So, boom, 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 boom. We'll do the right hand side first. So, short final into Charles de Gaulle. And like I said, landing itself wasn't so bad. It's just the, well, if anything, the pilot was poor. So is it the full official release tomorrow, Simpars? If it is, I'll be sure to give a shout on the stream tomorrow. So it'll be the full release with download link for everyone to get. It's a very handy tool. I love the automation of the airport data and the meter and everything. So it'd be nice to get it out there for people to enjoy it. Ah, Sam, it's been a while, man. How are you doing? I'm alright myself. Not too bad. Hope you've been alright. You're the no-show. You've been gone for months. Yeah, soft landing. So they've redone the front of the airplane sounds, don't they have? Very, very nice sound, that's. The audio FlyByWire's always been fantastic, so yeah, fair play to those guys. I'm approaching from the left-hand side passenger view. Hey Holly, again, always appreciate kind words, you've been fantastic the last few days. Hope you also have a good one. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. And down. See what this update has on the PACX. Very nice, very nice. I'll be sure to I'll play around that tonight actually if you get a link for it. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. It's a very good tool, so it's nice to get proper calculations out actually with the rest of the conditioning in. So a little bit to the left crabbing on the runway with the winds. I'm going to reinstall the Paris scenery as well actually on the content edge, so I'm trying to fix the ground mesh. So the ground mesh is all over the place at the moment. Short final in, minor adjustments, and down. And one more landing, do it from the side of the runway, so get onto the drone cam. This drone cam? No, this is drone cam. And then get rid of the follow mode. Increase speed. Elliot, thanks for 10 pence there. Thank you very much, dude. You're a superstar. Thank you very, very much. A bit too far away. Here we go. Short final Aer Lingus, nice and steady. Make some adjustments, and whoops, blindingly down. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, I guess that brings us to the end of our stream today. Not my best showing, so I can only apologise for that. It's not my best flight in the world, I have done better. But with flight sim, it's always a learning experience. Nope, not today, Dave. No, well, we did cross one yesterday with our Concorde. We can't do it 2 days in a row, can we? It was a good flight, so I can't fault it. But again, not every flight's the same. In my case, not a great showing. You take care, Resits and Pilots. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the tips on approach, Mate Zero, and then again, bring slow down in. Right, so back in tomorrow. We can fly X-Plane and 737. Hopefully, if it goes to plan. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Leave a like if you did. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon for some more flights in action. Take care. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy your Sundays. Bye bye.